The cork was in the bottle and shots had to throw it away.
You said somebody gave it to you? So you don't even drink? What was you doing with the wine?
You didn't drink any of it?
No, I mean, I drank what I could drink, but like then I just, I drank till I got bent and just threw the rest away.
Cool story, bro.
Yeah.
All right, everybody, welcome back. Welcome to 2019. It's New Pod Flow. We back once again. Episode 4. We here, man. We made it through New Year's, and we hope you guys did too. We hope y'all made it home safely, whatever y'all did, celebrate, whatever. Got Vern here. These niggas don't want to talk, so I'll just say introduce them for themselves.
Usually you say, it's Big Steve.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And I'm Big Steve.
But I'm saying, you didn't even give us a chance to introduce ourselves.
I'll be damned.
Well, nigga, you talking, we started the show, nigga. You was.
So we recording? No, I'm just
Don't do that. I'm just you gonna piss that nigga off.
No, I'm just playing. Bro, just talk. Just talk. 2019, I only want people to call me Mr. Weathers.
Oh, God.
That's what you refer to me as now.
Oh, God.
Mister. Because I said so, bro. That's how I feel. That's my energy.
That's your energy?
That's my energy going into the new year.
Nigga, if you still doing headstands, nigga, you gonna always be handstand poppy, nigga.
Come on now. People really been calling me that, which is hilarious. Like, people are legit calling me that, bro. Nah.
Change your handle, bro.
Nah, I'm smooth.
Be like your father, bro.
Y'all good.
Here we go.
Y'all good, bro. You about to get it going already.
What's up, bro? Ryan, man, you got any New Year's resolutions? Or New Year's goals? I don't call them resolutions. I just say goals.
Not necessarily goals. My main thing is to just capitalize on a lot of the things I got started last year. Like, I'm focusing more on the podcast now. Like, that's actually like something that I really want to get more involved with and to get more serious about. Far as working out, want to improve on that. And it's just a couple of things I've been kind of inconsistent with as a man that I want to improve on.
So what's up, bro?
That's dope, man. Yeah. So you want to take the podcast serious now?
Yeah, I'm going to take it serious now, bro. 4 episodes in, Steve sent me some numbers, and it's time to get serious now, bro. I'm done playing, man. I'm in now, bro. I'm in.
What the fuck, man?
Yeah, bro. What the fuck?
I'm in now, guys.
Good grief.
Yeah.
All right, Vern, what about you, man? New Year's goals, resolutions, changes in your life?
I got a lot of shit. Me and the family.
Vern came in. Hold on, y'all. Just let me tell everybody real quick. First haircut of 2019. Vern came in pissed.
Pissed, dog.
This nigga got some red shit on his hairline.
Dog. They hit me with the Beijing for the gingers.
Yo, what is that?
They hit me with the.
I just noticed.
They hit me with the Beijing for the ginger. They gave me a Michael Rappaport.
Yo, I'm about to stare at that for the rest. I thought it was a shadow from my angle. I'm about to stare at that for the rest of the podcast.
I didn't even peep it, bro. I thought
it was a shadow. So from what I'm saying,
told me I had a booger on my nose. I come in the bathroom like, dog, my shit red, dog.
Yo,
never cheat on your barber,
bro,
man.
Cheat on your girl before you cheat on your barber.
Dog, I went to the barber shop and seen dude wasn't in there. I was like, fuck. But I need the cut, man. Get me in.
Hey, what was so funny is dude said I'm gonna try to get a cut before the podcast. Yeah, like I know you regret that.
Ryan got here at 9:00.
Bro, like
had more than enough time. Hold on, so your barber just wasn't in there.
He just wasn't there.
So why couldn't you wait till tomorrow?
Dog, you should have seen my damn head, dog.
I'm still saying though, why couldn't you wait till tomorrow? Like, what you got going?
You should have seen my head. Like, so we already got to wait. You know what I'm saying? Because you got your class. Right. So I have to kill time over here. I was like, man, the perfect time to get a haircut would be in between waiting on Ryan to get out the class before we do the podcast.
Right.
So I just shot in there real quick, try to get a cut. My barber wasn't in there. And I'm like, fuck. Yeah, man. If you seen my head, like I just took the boys to the barbershop. Was it Friday or Saturday? And we ran out of time because, they had basketball practice and everything. I had to get out of there. So they got cuts and I didn't. And I told dude I'd be back, but I was tied up the whole time. Finally, I was like, shit, I'm going to just go in there today real quick, pop in, get out because it's a weekday. I'm sure nobody's going to be in there. Holiday's over, whatever. Go in there, dude's gone. So a chick, she's like, hey, what you need a cut? I was like, yeah. I said, it's bleep here. I don't want to put the dude's name out there, whatever.
Yeah.
And so she's like, no, he ain't here. I was like, well, shit, man, I really need a cut. Let's just go ahead and get the cut, And she left my beard all long and shit. And I'm like, God, man, I got to hit my beard when I get to the crib.
Fam, you got a trash cut when you got to go home yourself and touch the shit out.
You got to hug. Yeah,
nigga, that's
I done
trash,
had it before.
Bro.
I never go to the barbershop and go to the person that's just sitting there, but they sitting there for a reason.
Nah, nigga, never go to the barbershop, bro, after hours, nigga.
Yeah.
I went to a barbershop a few weeks ago after hours. Nigga, my barber there eating wings and shit. He told me to be there. He take appointments only. And niggas like, yeah, bro, come at 4:30.
He shaved up Steve mustache, buffalo sauce.
Steve smelled the buffalo sauce while he's hitting his mustache.
Nigga smelled all fucking smoke, rub, nigga. This nigga hitting my lip and shit with the clip. I'm like, God damn, bro, this nigga here.
Did you wash your hands, my guy?
Nah, he did, but bro, the nigga had it like a 20 piece. It was like 20 wings, bro.
I hate that, dog. Listen.
Nigga took his time eating them and everything, bro. Then he
make you sit there and wait.
Then he started hit. Then he, you know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, it was the Kentucky Louisville game, bro. No, was it the Kentucky Louisville game?
Surprised nigga wasn't eating Dino's then.
It might have been the Kentucky Louisville. No. What time did they play, bro? They played at like 2.
Like 2. It was 2 p.m.
2:30.
So it was another game, bro. Because they was getting ready to watch a game.
Yeah.
And they were just turning it on. And it might have been the Kentucky Louisville football. I can't remember, bro. It was some game.
This nigga.
We just talked about that.
This nigga still ringing off on the podcast.
Hey, man, my fault, folks. When you see me, I owe you a beer.
Yeah.
Like my nigga Stone Cold says.
I owe you a burr.
Dog, I'd much rather smell wings than the motherfuckers that be smoking. They be shaping up your mustache.
Yo, my people he smokes weed. So when he was shaping me up, man, I'm catching all contact. Dude to have his hand all like right there when he's hitting that mustache. I'm like, come on, bro. Like he
weed,
do better than that.
Cigarettes.
Yeah.
But the dude that usually come out here wears gloves, dog. It's perfect.
Yeah, I mean,
that's only one dude in our barbershop who wear gloves.
I like that.
I like the gloves though, bro. Yeah, I like the gloves.
Yeah, Vern. Besides, well, that's one of your New Year's resolutions: not cheating on your barber.
Yeah, I guess I need to go ahead and make that a resolution.
Yo, but like, what is that though?
Dude got a Dennis Rodman patch, bro.
Honestly, the jokes is over. What is that? I'm really curious to know, like, what he put on you?
Look, dog, it looked like he got red wine or something on his hairline, don't it, bro?
Like the boy's been coloring on him. You know what I mean? Like, I just want to know what is it? Like,
I do too.
Look, when he first said it, bro, I thought my eyes was messed up. So I was like, maybe she just cut you. But nah, this shit go all across his hairline.
It's a straight line.
So when they put the, they show you the mirror, like you didn't notice it.
You know what? She didn't show me the fucking mirror.
Yeah, she knew she fucked up.
Oh shit,
she seen that shit.
Yeah,
but
it's like,
this is when you think you got the code. You know what I'm saying? You think you got the code cut when she brought out the phone and took a picture.
Yeah, because she was about to joke on you.
But she took a picture on the right side though, not the left where the.
She was gonna post that and be like, "Damn, I messed up." She was gonna send it to the other barbers like, "Damn, that trick didn't work that y'all showed me." Yeah, she's about to use you. Yeah, she's about to use you as an example.
Hairline's really red, man.
It's red, dog.
But,
yo, I wonder if you gonna wake up with that.
Hey, dog, I'll wake up with it all running down the side of my face. I'm
man,
gonna be pissed.
He gonna get in the shower in the morning. That's just gonna be running down his face. That's actually hilarious.
Shit gonna look like a Nightmare on Elm Street movie.
That's
all that red coming out this nigga's hairline.
Bro. That's fucked up. But yeah, we got some goals, man. I'm trying to do a vacation once a quarter. That's one goal that I got.
It's lit.
Yeah. So I mean, and a lot more, but we won't be here all day talking about fucking goals.
Sure don't. So on to Steeg.
Nigga.
I'm most definitely not trying to hear Burns goals all day. Like,
what the fuck?
We done spend way too much time on this as is.
Fam, we haven't even talked about goals. We talked about goals for like 30 seconds. Nigga, what are you talking about?
We talked about barbers.
Man, talking about vacations and come on, man. Just cut it out.
Speaking of vacations.
Speaking of.
Nigga, to bite off you.
Speaking
trash ass segue. This nigga do every week.
Yo, chill. I'm working on it. That's one of my goals.
Now I'm actually trying to I wrote down a lot of goals actually, but I'm trying to leave the country at least twice this year. See something new. Some new vibes.
You got a specific destination in mind?
I know for sure. I think in June I'm going to DR for sure.
Get your ass done.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro. What the fuck? Leave it to this nigga.
That's why he's leaving the country. Dude about to go get that work. He's gonna come back talking about he been in the gym.
Hey, he come back with abs, dog.
Steve about to go get surgery.
This nigga gonna come back with abs.
Yeah, bro. Hey, what's that whole show on MTV, bro? Where niggas just wanted to look like people?
I don't remember, but I know what you're talking about.
Bro, there was an episode where this nigga got some plastic surgery done on his calf muscles, bro.
I know that shit look goofy.
Fam, nah. I mean, it looked like he had real calf muscles, but it constantly looked like dude was flexing his calves all the time, 24. Bro. He had like bird legs and shit. And he was a beach bum. He was like, he's like, yeah, I just want to have great legs like the guys I see on the beach. Yo. So this nigga got fucking silicone put in his legs, bro.
Yeah,
this nigga went tanned.
Like a blow pop.
Yeah, that shit is goofy.
This nigga went and tanned and shit, bro. They showed that nigga walking the beach. This nigga looked like he got strong ass cast, bro. It's fucking all silicone in his shit. It's fucking trash.
That shit's whack.
But yeah, man. Besides traveling, I'm trying to, financially, man. I'm all about some generational wealth wave right now. So I'm trying to get up into 700s of the credit scores, and and save a certain amount of money. I'm doing a few money challenges. I did the $5 challenge last year.
Hey, yo, we started it. We started that. We doing it too.
Oh, y'all did? That's what's up, bro.
Explain, because I'm not familiar.
So pretty much what you do, bro, every time you get a $5 bill, you just save it.
I did that with ones a while back.
Yeah, I was doing it. I did it with both, actually. But then, like, it got to the point, bro, where it was like, I got tired of doing it with ones. So I was like, bro, I'm just going to use fives. And I mean, I was using both, but then it was like, I got so many ones, bro. I think I counted them, bro. I got up to like 80 ones. And I was like,
my issue is I never carry cash unless someone pays me. You know what I mean? Like, I don't just go to the
what I do, bro, every time I go grocery shopping, bro, I just ask for 20 or 40 back in all fives.
And that's how you
cash back, yeah. Because I don't use cash. I just use my card everywhere.
Same.
But whenever I went somewhere, so if I went to Walgreens, like if I was just buying some lotion or something, I would just ask for a dub back, and then I'd tell the cashier to give me all fives. Then I would just store it, in my spot where I keep my fives at.
My man, he threw a good workout to me. He was saying for every workout that you do this year, throw $1 or whatever you want to go by, throw that into a pot.
My shit would be
add that up.
My shit would be dry as fuck.
I thought that was a pretty cool idea. I thought about exploring.
Yeah, man, we're just trying to be wealthy, man. Eventually, sometime. And of course, the biggest goal I got, we just all about this podcast. So definitely want to try to push that to the moon as much as we can, as far as we can.
Yeah.
And stay consistent.
Yeah.
So with all that being said,
hold on, where y'all leaving in 2018?
People leaving people in 2018.
Are you leaving things?
Yo.
People?
Has anybody ever left you in the past year?
Huh?
Did anybody ever left you? Like, say you text somebody, they're like, who is this? You text them on the first, they like, who is this?
On the first?
Yeah, you text
they should have left. They should have left. The chick's been killing me, bro. Honestly, on social media, nigga. I see every chick post the same fucking meme, nigga, that they posted last year with a different font.
Yeah. Here's the confusing thing to me about that. So if in 2017 you leaving X, Y, and Z and going into A, B, and C, then 2018 you leaving X, Y, and Z and going to A. How do you fuck up your year every year?
Every year it's the same. It's the same story.
But you know the meme that I've seen the most. This year was about. Last year it was about everybody else. This year is all about me.
Yeah, that's.
I see that. I done seen that. I done seen that a good 20, 30 times, bro. And it's all. I mean, dudes don't really post memes for real. So, but yeah, it's definitely all from the chicks. Dudes? I love y'all, man, but y'all, goddamn, get a new fucking meme, bro.
A lot of people been telling us we need a chick on the show. I see why now. We sick of the chicks every week.
Every week is something else.
I love the chicks, bro.
We know.
They just be doing some shit.
Oh shit! I didn't even mean it like that, but yeah, we know.
They about to be like, "What's that mean? What's that mean, Justin?"
Come on, bro. Justin. Had niggas hitting my phone and shit, getting me in trouble for nothing. But yeah, man, chill out on the memes in 2019.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Big facts.
I ain't leaving nothing in 2018. I'm just gonna keep being me.
You gonna keep being you?
Yeah.
You gonna have some dragon energy in 2019.
Dragon energy.
Yeah, you gonna be on that Kanye wave with the dragon energy.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting them statics.
You gonna get you
doubling back on them statics when I can.
You gonna get the matching hat?
Nah, ain't no matching hat for them. What hat you talking about?
Hey, dog, let me ask you something, dog, for real, because you are an admitted Kanye stan, right?
I mean, yeah, I love Kanye. Yeah.
Yeah. How deep is your love for Mr. West?
I love the art, bro. The man is brilliant. You can't take away the shit he done did. You can't take away. Nigga done put out classic albums. He done put out dope shoes. Like, he done put out a lot of dope shit, so you can't take that away from him. Like, dude really is, like, he's up there for, like, one of my, on the artistic level, like, one of my idols, for real.
Yeah. Creative about. These Adidas stink.
No,
everything he's put out since he got with Adidas stink.
He got a couple.
Bro, you don't wear. I've never seen you in Adidas. So
I got a pair of Yeezys though, which is hilarious. I got one pair, but like I got them because they're comfortable.
What?
Like the shoe is comfortable to me.
Them 700s over is not weak.
Those stink.
You drunk?
If it was a Nike shoe, you would say it was dope. No, if you gave them to me, I would give them away. I wouldn't even wear them.
Okay.
Like I don't even want them.
All right.
You think I'm lying if you want to?
No,
I mean that's your vibe, bro. You still rock big basketball shoes. I don't wear none of that.
Nigga definitely came in here with the
LeBron 8s on.
LeBron 8s, you know.
What Dom saying?
Yeah, I'm saying
don't wear LeBrons to the club.
Them shit's ugly. But I fuck with LeBron. Don't get it wrong. I had a whole bunch of 8s. I don't have any basketball shoes. I'm a grown man, bro. So all my shoes I wear are for comfort. Kanye Yeezys are comfortable.
But some basketball shoes are comfortable though.
Nigga, they heavy as fuck.
Not necessarily. Not all of them.
I know you wear them because you do handstands and shit. So nigga, that's adding
That's
to
gotta
your
fuck up the
nigga. That's adding to his resistance and shit. So he can say, nigga, it's like he wearing these big ass LeBron, so it's like he got ankle weights and shit on.
Hey, try that shit barefoot, dog. I bet it'll.
And that makes a difference. It most definitely does make a difference.
They gonna feel like Goku.
Yeah.
Nigga, baby Goku, nigga, when he was him and Krillin was in the cornfields, nigga doing all this shit.
You do some pull ups.
Light as fuck, niggas jumped all the way to the moon.
You do some pull ups and handstands and foams and take them off, and you most definitely feel the difference. There's a big difference.
Oh shit.
I mean, I don't really necessarily have anything against like when people say like they get away from basketball shoes because they grow. Like I don't necessarily think it's a kid thing to like shoes.
No,
I like shoes.
No, but like some people are against that though. Like you see a lot of stuff talking about people standing in line for Jordans and people just buying basketball shoes. Like I don't necessarily see nothing wrong with it.
Listen, I stood in line for the Royal Ones. Never again. Never again. It's at 30, it's different, dog. I'm in line, right?
What's the longest you've ever stood in line for some shoes?
I can't remember, but I'm sure it was something crazy. Yeah. But so look, I'm in line, and the dude behind me is with his daddy, and he's Snapchatting shit, and like I'm in one of the fucking, you know what I'm saying? I was in the fucking picture, so I was like, goofy. You know what? Nah, I'm never doing this shit again. Nigga caught me on some candid shit, like I'm like, nah, I'm not doing that shit, dog. I can't stand in no damn lines. I'm too old for that for sure.
Last time I stood in line, bro, was for the Space Jam 11s, nigga. Probably like the first time they came out, and I would never do that again. As soon as they opened the door, niggas was running. I'm like, at this time, bro, I'm like 24 or something. I'm like, nigga, this is lame as fuck.
That shit used to be fun as hell to me. I'm not gonna lie. I used to love that. We get out there, camp all night. They open up that door. I'm prepared to run.
That shit's whack, bro.
That shit was fun at the moment.
That shit was whack then, and it's still whack now.
I mean, it's not. Like I'm not.
How you
I'm
live,
not
though.
running and stuff.
No, that's your vibe. That's what you do.
I'm not running for no shoes. But like, if I had to set out for an hour, couple hours, maybe if it's something I really wanted, I'd put the work in. But yeah, like I 100% would. Like if it was something I really, really wanted, I would stand out there.
You gotta be, you just still gotta have a love for that shit, a passion for it. And I definitely understand.
I can't remember the last shoe I stood for, but I know it's been a while. Like it's been a while since I actually got out and did that.
We supposed to be talking about.
Yeah, but so we definitely went off on a tangent on shoes.
We supposed to be talking about Kanye.
Talking about the art, ladies.
Yeah. So that's the thing, and I understand what you're saying 100%. When somebody whose art you respect and love, you know what I'm saying? They put you in a bind kind of when they do shit to where it makes it hard for you to support them. Not necessarily hard for you to support them like the choice you make, like I don't really, but like people. As soon as Kanye do something dumb, Steve, you get texts from people.
Yeah.
That you still fucking with Kanye? You still gonna fuck with him? You see what he did now?
Yeah.
And this nigga can't even enjoy, his Jesus album without niggas coming at his neck. How hard is it to separate the art from the ignorance?
Bro, I honestly don't. Kanye is not a nigga I look to for any political advice. I don't even care about politics, so I'm definitely not looking to Kanye to talk about anything political. He don't know what the hell he's talking about. Kanye's not, he don't even read. He told you he don't read books.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like he don't read shit. So he just pops off and just says shit that he has no clue about. So it's like I don't get into, we had a conversation with one of our homies. He's like, Kanye gotta go. He gotta die. He's a coon.
He said he got to die. That's
Yeah,
harsh.
literally.
I don't think the man has
Literally
to die.
said he had to die. He's like, he needs to learn a lesson. He's like, people need to see.
That's the lesson?
Yeah, he's like, people need to see.
That's wild.
People need
you know
to see
what I mean?
him die so they don't do dumb shit. Like that was.
I don't think if Kanye dies, that people's gonna.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I left the conversation. I didn't say nothing.
Yeah,
else.
I would have exited quick.
My thing with that is, dog, like, you think Kanye's the first dumb person?
Fuck. Man.
Is Kanye the first person to do some stupid shit that you ever seen? No. Is he going to be the last person you see do some stupid shit?
I don't agree with Kanye shit, but I also don't like when people say somebody's stupid, but just because they don't.
That's
agree
what they want to do, though. Like,
Dog,
I don't think he's stupid. If
dude ain't stupid for, he's not stupid for the. If he genuinely supports Trump and shit like that, if that's some genuine shit, that's not, to me. Okay, to each his very own. Whatever. I don't agree with it. It ain't stupid. What's stupid is knowing that you're stirring the pot.
But he knows that, though. That's what
stupid is doing.
He's controversial, though. That's what he's done.
This is monkey, though, dog.
It's monkey. It can be. I mean, it's monkey, but that's him. That's what he's doing. It's social media, bro.
Knowingly stirring the pot, and like he is losing some of his fan base off this.
He lost me a while back. Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I don't really care what he talks about. And I'm only here for the music.
Yeah,
like I'm not listening to Kanye interviews.
That's what I'm saying.
I am not reading.
I watch his interviews.
I'm not listening to any of that shit. I only want the music.
This nigga said he's not listening to his interviews and was hyped about the Joe Rogan.
That's different.
Yeah, exactly.
That's way different, though. That's like, I've listened to all of Joe's podcasts as is. So, I mean, you put Kanye on there, like, that's kind of cool to just see those worlds. That's two people that I never imagined would be in the room on a podcast together. So, yeah, I'm hype about that. But, like, I'm not checking for anything else he's talking about. Like, just give me the music. That's all I want. Like, I don't give a shit what you say.
I definitely see what you're saying, though, bro. Like, it's how it's hard, especially if you, like, die hard into all that, what he's doing. I don't care what he's doing. I don't even, like, when Bricks wrote me, it was like, you still like Kanye? I had no idea what he's talking about. I was like, I'm not even on, I'm not on Twitter, no way. So it's like, I mean, I was like, why wouldn't I like Kanye?
Yeah. And you don't know another thing. Like when you grew up before social media, early 2000s, 90s and shit, you don't know what them niggas that you was supporting was doing.
Exactly. But then on top of that, it's like, just because this person like his person, like Kanye didn't even vote. But it's like, just because he likes this dude or somebody likes him or somebody don't think the way you think. Like, to me, it's kind of like a gay person, you know what I'm saying? A person that's gay, then a person that's straight or whatever, like, think whatever that other person do. It's like hatred, you know what I'm saying? It's hatred. Like just how dude said that he should die because he's saying the shit. That's dumb. That's the same way that the same people that he be talking about, that's the same way they think about us.
I see what you're saying.
So that's why I just left the conversation, because it's like, bro, you contradicting yourself. You sound stupid.
You're spewing hate.
Yeah, you spewing hate, and then you talk about other people for hating us.
I see.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's just like, what are you talking about? You saying somebody should die because you don't agree with what he's talking about.
Yeah.
I don't let nobody, like, if you my nigga and you my nigga, if y'all don't agree with something, I'm not gonna sit here
look at y'all
and not be y'all's friends no more, because nigga, I'm my own person, you your own person, you your own person. You can believe in this, and I can believe in this, and we gonna go our separate ways. That's it, bro.
Yeah,
that's all it is. So I don't get caught up, nigga. I'm me. I'm not worried about Kanye. I'm a fan of Kanye. I love his shoes. I love his music. I love his art. But that's it, bro.
Yeah.
I don't get caught up in all that. For what?
So hypothetical right here. Let's say Kanye he's on tour.
Mm-hmm.
And he do 29 shows.
The MAGA tour.
The MAGA tour. 29 shows. And then at the 30th show, he's at the Yum. And you thinking about getting tickets for it, right?
Steve going.
Check this out. Every stop that he's had so far, all the footage you see, he's got the hat on. He keeps his promise and wears the hat at every fucking show. You going to the show?
Yeah, bro.
Nah, I mean, I don't know. That's a tough one, but at the same time, like, he said why he's wearing the hat. He said that. He said why he's wearing the hat.
Makes up
it's all about
the hat. Don't mean shit for real.
It doesn't.
It was campaign for Trump 2016. It don't mean nothing that he's saying that it means, but he puts definitions into the hat. It's like, it represents this for me.
When he said it was the Superman cape, that's when I gave up. He said it's a Superman. You created a Superman
But what he's
cape.
doing is like, okay, He did this shit before, bro. He took the when Jesus came out. He took the Confederate flag.
He had us wearing Confederate flags.
Yeah, he took the Confederate flag,
and people was pretty.
And he was trying to do
about that one.
Nah, they was most definitely quiet.
Yeah, they didn't say shit.
Nah, it
didn't mean a fucking thing that he was doing that.
Right.
And he had merch at his concerts with that shit on there. I got a shirt with that flag on there.
So you gonna wear the Confederate?
I'm saying I don't wear
it.
Nah, I'm not wearing. Nah, I don't even like white t-shirts, bro. It's a white shirt. I wore it once, but I ain't wore it since. But
that's wild.
You ain't have no problem with you ain't have no problem with that. And dude said that he was doing that because he treating it just like the word nigga. The white people used it to, you know what I'm saying, demean us or whatever. We took the word and made it cool. He's like, all right,
he's always trying to make something cool.
This is y'all symbol. This is that. This is this. I'm gonna take it. It's my flag now.
Hey.
So and then that was 5 years ago. Yeezus came out 5-6 years ago.
Yeah.
He was doing that.
I guarantee you, the people that was quiet about that then will say that they didn't like that at the time too. But you don't see nearly. But look, though,
if this hat came out when McCain or something was running and Kanye was running, it wouldn't even be that big a deal.
No,
it would not be that. It's just because it's Trump.
Yeah,
and that's another reason why he's doing it.
Yeah,
because everybody hates it. Everybody hates him. Kanye likes the underdog. I don't even know if it's underdog. I mean, he was an underdog coming into the game, but it's like he just likes this whole idea that Trump went against the grain and won some shit that he had no business winning.
Yeah, that is one thing, dog. I'm sorry to interrupt, but Kanye is definitely not supportive of Trump's any kind of policies or anything that.
Yeah, and that's what's fucked up because it's like
spoke on any like
no. Bro, Kanye doesn't read, bro. He doesn't know shit.
No,
all he knows how to do is make art. Bro.
A celebrity was elected president. That's dope as fuck.
Yeah, and then look, I can run. That's what he said. Yeah. Like Kanye, bro. Look, Barack Obama was the first black president. That didn't mean shit to Kanye.
No,
he's a black man that just won the president. But he see Trump, a celebrity, a fucking reality show star, won president. And Kanye's like, oh shit, nigga, I can run for president and actually win this shit.
I think Kanye is a little bit bitter about the Barack thing, though. He should have been hacked for Barack being elected president, first black president from Chicago.
No, I'm saying he probably was, but Barack didn't fuck with him.
Barack didn't fuck with him, called him a jackass.
Yeah. So that probably, you know what I'm saying? That
Barack called it before all of us.
Nah, look, that probably plays a part in it. He got him salty. But I also think this whole little Make America Great shit he's doing. The nigga supposedly running for president in 2024. So is this nigga doing this shit to try to get votes? Like I know he fucks with Trump off the strength of this nigga did the impossible, just like I did the impossible. These niggas, Jay told me, nigga, you only make beats.
Yeah.
But nigga, I ended up being the biggest rap star in the world.
Yeah.
You know, right before Drake, he was the biggest rap star in the world.
Yeah.
And it's like, nigga, they try to hold him back. So they told Trump that he had no chance to win this, that, and the other. And he won. So it's like, Kanye was like, oh shit, I see that. I can do that shit.
Seeing the way he was acting in the White House with Trump was disgusting.
Dude, don't get me wrong.
Seeing him in the White House with Trump was disgusting.
This is my guy right here.
Trump didn't even want to say anything. When he went for that hug, man, I was like, you got to stop it, my guy.
And that's what I don't like, bro, because the shit's so fake, bro.
Yeah, it's so fake.
Like he tweeted about the blacks and shit, talking about I had nothing to do with that, and then he's right back on the political shit at the New Year. It's just like, dude wants to try to stay in the news. I don't agree with niggas that say he's trying to sell shoes. He's selling shoes regardless.
Yeah, I can agree with that point. The shoes are gonna move without.
That has nothing to do. Niggas are like, oh, this is for.
Nah, he's already built that.
Nigga put a shoe out every week of last month. That had nothing to do with nothing.
He's built that though, far as like with the fashion tip. Any clothes or shoes that he does at this point, whether he's making headlines or not at the moment, are gonna sell.
The clothes don't, but the shoes do.
The clothes don't sell like that.
Nah, the clothes sell. Bro.
Yeah, I thought they. I don't know.
Depend on where you look. They be selling. Just depend on the area. I mean, shit, clothes sell everywhere. Like, clothes don't really sell out in nobody's brand.
I be seeing this shit get marked down 60%.
Well, next time you see it, send it to me.
You don't want them t-shirts and come past your elbows.
I need a crew neck, nigga.
Okay.
For real. But yeah, like we were saying, man, it's just a whole bunch of bullshit that Kanye be doing. That whole White House shit was lame as fuck.
That was disgusting.
And then he was like, I ain't mentally ill. Then now he's back saying he's mentally ill. He's talking about he was sleep deprived. Like, don't get me wrong, I love Kanye, but that bullshit gets on my nerves. Like, I don't pay attention to his tweets because he's just tweeting. He does this shit all the time. Whenever he's got an album or something coming out, he'll just tweet a fucking storm. Like he did that shit with with he started some shit with Wiz like 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah, he
when
did
Wiz
that.
was talking about some weed, and he was like, "Yo,
before.
I'm your OG. Don't ever talk about my wife." Like
That's
he'll just go
before
on these
Pablo.
rants.
Yeah.
That's what he does, bro. That's just what
That's
he
why
does.
him and Joe Rogan would be so interesting.
Yeah, I mean, it'd probably,
'Cause that's like
be a decent podcast.
What's the over under on how long that podcast is gonna be?
I say
it's
it's probably gonna be an hour and a half or longer.
Nah, I give it at least 3.
It's gonna
I think it's gonna be 3
for sure. I ain't gonna say at least
think
3,
so?
I
but
think
it'll be
3 or
2.5,
longer.
3.
It's either gonna be 3 or longer, or it's gonna be an hour and under. I'm telling you, it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a little awkward though.
One thing to add to that though, this nigga also tweeted, "Good ass job, Watch the Throne 2." And some other shit.
I kind of to
so
be
the
honest,
Joe Rogan podcast might not ever happen.
Yeah, I don't know. Like when he first
He
tweeted
wants to be heard. He's definitely doing that.
and that is the biggest podcast to get his shit off.
He's definitely gonna pull in all the conservative votes.
That's gonna be a whole different crowd for him to kind of. But that crowd really don't like him.
Does Joe Rogan
other
record
side.
his shit? Is his
His
show
shit's
live?
live. Nah, his shit's live. Yeah, the video. He has videos for every podcast. Yeah.
So he'll have a
He
video
goes
and audio.
live. Yeah,
All
he
right,
goes
cool.
live with it every time. So, I mean, you know, of course, like before, he'll probably tell him certain things that he can't ask him or talk about. But Joe is not really like.
Fam, this
with
is
the-
what's gonna
with the
happen.
shit.
I don't know if y'all ever peep Kanye, bro. Like I said, I've been watching Kanye for a long time. Nigga, I asked Kanye a serious question or some shit. Kanye just started talking about some off the wall shit.
He's not going to answer it. He's going to sit there and stare at him.
Nah,
And then he's going.
But I'm saying, if you
yeah.
look at the old Kanye, like he'll just start talking about some random shit. You be like, what the fuck? Like when he was on Ellen, bro. Like she was talking to this nigga. This nigga talked 10 minutes without Ellen saying nothing. He's on her show talking 10 minutes straight, dropping F-bombs and shit.
He didn't even look at her. Nigga
Yeah,
was
he's
looking
talking
at
to the crowd. He's just talking to the crowd about ideas. I have ideas.
That nigga did a TED Talk.
I'm gonna build jersey. I'm gonna make these jerseys. I'm gonna design the jerseys for my old school. Then I'm gonna make these jerseys for these churches. Like the nigga just goes on a rant, bro, about anything.
Yeah.
So it's like I would love to hang with this nigga one day just to talk to this nigga, just to be like, just to look at him like,
Nah.
yeah, because this nigga will probably just go on, bro. And it's just like you got to pick pieces out and put shit together. And that's another thing with Kanye, bro. He don't know how to talk.
He don't.
He don't know. He don't. he's-
Scatterbrain.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He don't know how to articulate himself, and then he's not politically correct. He'll just say some bullshit, but mean something else. You know what I'm saying? That's him, bro. That's how he is.
Yeah. So that's what
We
that's
off
the-
Kanye, bro.
That's
Did
the button on Kanye.
I
You
get-
said a lot more than I thought you was gonna say.
Yeah, he kind of went in. If you
Yeah.
notice, to listen to every podcast, his tone and everything changes when we talk about Kanye.
I ain't gonna. I ain't
Nah,
gonna
I
do
mean,
that
my
to
tone-
him.
He gets excited. He gets excited.
Nah,
I
I'm
ain't
not
gonna do that to
excited,
him.
bro. I'm not excited, but the little text message we had the other day, that shit annoyed the fuck out of me.
Yeah, Steve.
So I had to come on here and say something about it, and I can't wait till this nigga listen and text my phone.
Yeah.
Because, like, that shit was annoying as
You
fuck.
ain't gonna do nothing but end up ignoring that nigga again, dog.
Are you right? I probably will, but at least I know this nigga heard me.
Yeah.
Loud and clear.
Yeah. Okay.
But,
Beyonce.
I ain't heard none of you niggas say y'all was going vegan.
Beyonce and Jay-Z challenges their fans to go vegan.
No, I'm good.
Nigga, I'm addicted to steak.
Damn, this nigga said addicted.
Hey, I didn't realize. Hey, now can you imagine?
I'm good on that part.
Can you
man.
imagine being vegan?
Shit sounds
Look,
boring.
look, this is what I wanted to ask you, bro. Real, I'm dead serious right now. So, you know, when niggas live, and for all the listeners out there that don't know Ryan, dude does handstands and shit and pull-ups and L shapes and then like act like he's like stepping down and there's no steps right there. Like he does all that shit. So, bro, like, you know, when you start lifting, or if you read anything on lifting and bulking or whatever, they tell you to eat hella protein. So my question to you, bro, is like, do you think any of these, like, say these big dudes in the gym, not even just big, like just cut up tone, like, where are they getting their protein from, bro, if they go vegan, bro? I mean, do you know? I was just wondering. It was just something I was wondering. Because, like, that's what I'm on. It's like,
to be honest, there's one guy I know locally that doesn't eat meat, but he eats like a lot of beans and it's just like
nuts
different
and shit?
stuff. Yeah, it's just like a lot of stuff that he says he gets his protein from, and he's actually huge. Like he weighs less than me, but he's bigger than me. So I mean, I've never looked into it as much because that's something that I wasn't that interested in. But
because I was just like I said, because you know the main thing for anybody
it's the protein.
it's
That
protein, and
yeah.
it's and it's mainly chicken. Like, you know what I'm
chicken.
saying?
That's the
So-
staple to
Yeah.
all this shit.
And I used to live, and that's what I ate. Like I ate 240 something grams of protein a day.
Yeah.
And that's, and then most of it came from chicken and then the protein shakes. And I'm assuming if you're vegan, you can't even drink the protein shakes.
Well, they do have vegan protein.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they do have vegan protein.
Okay,
like you
yeah,
can
that
get
makes
that
sense.
at pretty much all stores too. Like it'll specifically say
Gotcha.
vegan protein. or
Okay.
whatever.
Yeah, it's just something that's always, like I haven't ever looked into it, but it's just like, man, so if I was to ever consider, I don't think I could, honestly, to the listeners, I don't think I could ever go vegan. I
don't even think I would even attempt to, honestly.
Yeah, that shit seems nuts to me. It seems absolutely nuts. And then on top of that, bro, you can't eat eggs, dog.
Yeah, I'm
And
good
eggs
on that.
is another staple.
I eat eggs every day.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's another staple for protein. So it's just like, how do these people that are vegan continue to, get that daily intake for their macros for the protein portion? This nigga Vern quiet as fuck right now.
Because I told y'all I eat like shit, man.
Nah, nigga, you skinny as fuck and ain't never touched the weight.
I used to lift.
I used to lift.
No, I did, but I mean, I never, ever tried to diet anything. I ain't never tried to cut anything out. My church did a fast one time back when I used to go to church, and they was like, you could just do 12 hours a day, whatever. No. Hey, my head was hurting so bad by the time
when you was trying to fast.
Yeah, I was trying to fast, dog.
That shit's cake.
Yeah, not really.
That's how I lost. Like when I lost 50 pounds,
You was fasting?
bro, I just do intermittent fast. I just eat twice a day, and I would only eat in like an 8-hour period. It's easy, bro.
Couldn't do it.
I did that for a little while
Couldn't do
too.
it.
Intermittent fasting is a good way to.
Fam, you got to
burn
think.
fat.
So if you fast for 16 hours, nigga, you sleeping 6 to 8 of them hours.
But it's a mental thing though. You got to think
I'm saying
about
if you working,
Okay, so
like
the way,
mentally, you in your head you're thinking, because at the time when I did it, I worked second shift. I wouldn't eat my first meal of the day until 3:30 p.m. When
So
I was going
I ain't
to
gonna lie,
work.
bro. When I started working second shift, it was hard for me to do
It's
that
hard,
shit, dog. Because I'd be sitting at home all day and it'd be like, fuck.
because you eat because you bored though, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I would be at
so
home
the
all
way I
day.
preach that to people is you eat for fuel, not pleasure. You just got to get that through your mind, like you eating for
Well,
fuel.
no, I'm just saying,
not
if you sitting
pleasure.
at home and you tell yourself you hungry, it's just like so easy to go into the fridge and grab something. But if you at work and you hungry, like you gotta wait till break or lunch or whatever.
It's a mental thing.
It
bro.
is mental.
It's
Nah,
mental.
it is
That's
mental
all it is.
because
and
now
also if you drink a lot of water, bro. Because most of the time when people feel hungry, they just really
they just
dehydrate.
drink that water.
Yeah, they just really dehydrate. You just need something to drink. So if
You just
drink a
gotta
lot
learn
of
to
water,
tell
you be
yourself
straight.
no. Like
Yeah, that too.
that was what it was with me. It's just like
coffee and water,
Yeah.
bro.
I have
Coffee
no
is an appetite.
self-discipline when it comes to food.
Coffee,
It
coffee
took-
is an
it took-
appetite suppressor.
It took me a while. Like my biggest thing was to stop drinking soda. Like I was going through like 4 and 5 Cokes a night. You know what I mean? That's not even including what I was doing a day, and it was just disgusting, man. Like once I cut that out, that helped a whole lot. That was something that was hard for me to give up. So I understand how it can be hard. But my thing is, if you really want this shit, or if you really want to get in shape, then you would do whatever it takes to get there. Fuck the soda.
Yeah, I mean,
fuck
it's
the
all
sweets.
mental. Mind
It's
over
mental.
matter,
If
bro.
you want it, you would do what it takes. Like if not, then you don't want it bad enough. Like
Yeah,
drink
then-
the soda if you want to drink
And
it.
then on top of that, you get out what you put in.
Yeah, like I tell people, like quit doing that to yourself. If you want to eat the cake, eat the cake. Like don't just act like, don't get in shape because it's the good thing to do. You know what I mean? Like if you don't want to do it, eat the fucking cake. Like quit. You know,
Anime.
like come on, like eat the fucking
They
cake.
got
man.
aggressive with it.
Nah,
anime.
I get a little excited when I start talking to people like that, man. And they be, I just can't stop
you
eating. I
imagine-
just can't stop eating. Well, fucking eat. Quit, eat. If you want to eat, eat.
Yeah.
Like quit doing that to yourself, man. Like
I-
either you want it or you don't.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
I appreciate what Jay-Z and Beyonce is trying to do.
They definitely be for the culture and shit.
Jay-Z been preaching, generational
Wealth and shit, yeah.
So did they
now
come out?
preaching- now
Did
talking-
they say why? Like did they give a spill on why?
I mean, you ain't gotta say why.
No, to a point. No, to a
I've only
point.
read
To a
the
certain.
headline.
Okay,
I ain't
so if
gonna lie to you.
but if you put out a statement that says go vegan, you do have to come with. Some people are like, why should we go vegan? There are some people out there that's probably confused by that.
Well,
I'm sure that
do the
just
research
living a
yourself. It's
healthier
definitely a healthy
lifestyle.
No, I'm just like I didn't see the whole thing of where it came from. That's what I was
Some
wondering.
documentary or something.
Okay, that's what I'm wondering. Like, did they just put the statement out, or is there something
There is a documentary
attached?
on being vegan, but I actually heard that like there's a documentary on something about all this fast food shit. Pretty much,
Yeah, it's on. Yeah, bro. Don't
they making food to kill us and shit.
There's a lot of that. There was one that blew up. I'm not shouting it out, but there was one that kind of blew up, had everybody going nuts. It was. You got to be careful too on what you read and listen to, because some of that shit is biased towards one side. So if they're trying to convince you that this stuff is bad for you or why you shouldn't do it, of course it's going to lean heavy to that without facts on the other side. So
I mean, it's still interesting either way.
Yeah, it's interesting to watch. Like I would still say, do your own research with everything. If anybody tells you something, whether it's a certified trainer, whoever, whatever shape they're in, do your own research. Like no matter what somebody tells you, find out for yourself because everybody's going to tell you something different, regardless of where you go.
Yeah, I agree with you, bro. Yeah. I know you was like you was the only nigga I know that was up early as fuck to watch Floyd beat this fucking teenager.
Yeah, I'm on that, man. I've always been a big Floyd fan, so regardless of how crazy some of his latest actions have been, as far as like the fights and stuff he's chose, anything Floyd does, I'm not gonna lie, I tune in. He got me.
I'll give Floyd this, bro. Dude's a smart ass businessman.
Yeah,
this nigga went over and made $9 million in like 90 seconds or something. What was it?
That fight was over and like the introductions and everything was less than 2 minutes.
I watched the whole fight. I watched the entire fight, bro, in a GIF.
What's $9 million to Floyd Mayweather?
But at the same time, though, you got to be careful. Like, did he really make $9 million?
No.
Exactly.
And that's another thing. Was he getting paid by the time that the fight was supposed to go, or was it just a flat $9 million?
Floyd
regardless?
would more than likely get a flat fee. There's no way Floyd's going to agree to like get paid by the minute or second. You know what I mean?
Do you think he's broke? Like, why does he keep doing stuff like this?
To be honest, he does a lot of stuff. I talk about that a lot, like with certain people when we start talking about Floyd in sports. He does make a lot of moves that are confusing to me because it's just like why are you taking this fight? It makes zero sense. Floyd gained nothing from that but money. So are you really just doing stuff for money like that at this point? Like if you're that rich, do you really need that $9 million that bad? And I mean, the way he'll make it seem is just more money, but
you know, they say a nigga's a smart businessman. I can't see him reading no contracts on that. And that probably look like alphabet soup to him.
But even the way that fight came about, though, like
they ain't got niggas with him, bro. Come on now.
Yeah, that whole Floyd can't read thing.
You don't think he got a lawyer? Like when contracts involved, most of the time
Floyd is not reading no damn contract talking about what does this mean.
Like, come on, get that alphabet soup joke off. Hey, let me. So is Floyd the GOAT? And the reason why I asked you this, dog, is because when we talk about like basketball, like if you see a picture of like Kobe and LeBron together, you'd be like, yeah, the two GOATs. Or if we talk about rap music, you see like Jay-Z and Nas, yeah, the two GOATs. Boxing is one thing that I feel like there can only be one GOAT. You know what I'm saying? Where everything else is subjective because of eras and this and that. But niggas straight up just, and I'm ignorant to boxing, by the way, but niggas just straight up fighting each other. There can only be one GOAT.
But there's still errors to that, too, the same way. People still view that the same because they'll say, like, who would have won between Tyson and Ali? You know what I mean? Like, you still get them same debates.
It is still subjective, bro, because you got weight classes and shit.
Yeah, so
Floyd cannot last in no ring with Mike Tyson, nigga.
But it's just like, okay, you want to talk about it's
about to spit his water out. Nigga cannot last. I don't care what Floyd is.
I just imagine that nigga trying to run out the ring.
Man, Mike Tyson
might get after that nigga like a pit bull.
I mean, the way I look at that, like with Floyd, when you talk about a GOAT, there's different. It depends on what you want to put into those categories, like of what to determine your GOAT.
So pretty much the same. It's still subjective, just like rap, just like basketball.
Most definitely, it's always subjective. But I would say like the case that I would pitch for Floyd to be the GOAT. Who else has had a career like him? And they can say what he wants about ducking and dodging people, but if you can duck Manny for years and then fight him for all that money, is that not like a lot of people?
That's why I said he's a smart businessman.
They always say, well, he has to fight this person or he has to fight that person. Why, if he can go to Japan and make $9 million fighting this little kid, like he doesn't have to do shit. If he can dictate his career and get paid that way, like if he's really just in it for the money, though he does call himself the best ever, it's just kind of like he's been smart with his whole career, man. Like no one's had a career like him in sports, period, in any sport. So you got to give that man his credit. Like if someone was to say Floyd was the GOAT, I wouldn't disagree or argue it with him. Like he's not necessarily my favorite boxer of all time.
Pound for pound, he probably is the greatest boxer ever.
You have to mention him. Some people say, well, he's not even top 5, this and that. But I would put him.
He's undefeated, bro.
I would put him in my top 5.
If you're going to sit here and say Jordan's the greatest because he went 6-0, why can't Floyd be the greatest because he went 50-0?
That's a good point. That's a good point.
That's what I'm saying.
In a single sport,
I
in a
just feel
sport
like-
where
I
it's
just
all
feel
you.
like
by
That's where it
yourself.
really, that's where
Like,
it really counts.
With my ignorance to boxing, I'm just like, okay, well, put him in the ring with Tyson then.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
that's
saying.
most
though. That's why I said.
that's ignorant.
That's why I said. That's why,
It most definitely don't work that way.
Yeah.
this nigga Tyson, what 210, 220,
Bro,
Floyd 140.
Yeah, Floyd boxing Tyson, bro. If they put that shit on, somebody's going to jail. Whoever organized that event, Don King's going to jail if they put Floyd versus Tyson on.
Then they gonna have permanent brain damage, bro.
Yeah, it's
Taking one hit from Tyson, he gonna have permanent fucking.
Yo,
brain
but-
Don't he got the best defense?
but
yeah, okay.
yo, in MMA though, they used to have open
Nigga
weight
Tyson's
classes.
hands is pretty fast, bro.
No, like they had open weight classes in MMA. It was in Japan, but like a 200-pounder could fight a 175.
Well, nah, it used to be like that. Didn't it used to be like that back in the day? Like back when UFC first started, nigga, it'd be
Well, it was styles, yeah. So it would be like
no
boxing
gloves,
versus kickboxing.
Nigga, no
and-
gloves, bro. Niggas out there and
doing
just
blood sport.
cut up
Yeah.
jeans, bro.
Yeah,
Burnt
you could
bloody
be
knuckles and
300
shit.
pounds. I could be 150. Say you're a wrestler and I'm a boxer. It would be boxing versus wrestling.
Yeah, bro, and it's all in one night. These
Yeah.
niggas get
Yeah,
fucked
you would
up
fight
and then
three-
have to come
you-
back
you
out,
might have to
bro,
fight two, three times in one
it's
night. It was tournaments.
It's literally a tournament, bro. Like some fight club shit.
But
or something.
some, some organizations still do tournaments.
It's
Yeah.
dope. I would love to see a tournament in UFC.
They wouldn't do it. They wouldn't do it.
Yeah, they lose money.
They would be. Now everybody would be on their shit about that.
Ryan, you mess with the Steelers, don't you? Or your pops did? Didn't you?
I'm not gonna. I'm a part-time Steelers fan. I don't really watch the NFL that much, but like I check the Steelers records and like I go for the Steelers, but I'm not tuning into every game.
Yeah, see, I'm a diehard Steelers fan, and I love AB, but this nigga been on some bullshit this week. What the fuck? I don't know if y'all have seen it. So Sunday he didn't play. It was a what you call it, a game, a must win or whatever. They won. So what happened was last week AB got into it with Big Ben at practice and threw a football at him. This is his quarterback.
This is my quarterback.
Threw a football and stormed off the field, got mad, pounded and shit. So he skipped practice the next day. Skip walked through. Then he shows up for the game like he's just about to play. They said he dressed up and everything and was on the sideline and shit, but then he just left. Like when he didn't get on the field, he just like left the arena.
Damn.
And then he goes to, the social media and shit. The tight end for the 49ers tweeted him like, "What's up, AB?" And then he tweets back with the smiley face with the stars in his eyes emoji. And then it comes out that, dude, I love AB, bro, but dude, we can go ahead and get rid of dude, man. They say he asked for a trade. Our coach
I
came out.
did read that this morning.
Yeah, our coach came out and said he didn't ask for a trade. Like, we got a whole bunch of bullshit going on. We had the Le'Veon Bell shit earlier this year.
Yeah.
So as a Steelers fan, I love AB, but we got Juju. He seemed like he got a good head on his shoulder. So I don't.
Phase Juju.
Yeah, I don't mind getting rid of AB at this point, bro. It's fucked up because as a fan, I would have loved to see AB retire a Steeler, but he's kind of just worn out his welcome, bro. And I'm not from Pittsburgh or nothing like that, but I follow the subreddits, and they kind of like, they kind of torn for real. Like some of them want to keep him because he's so great, but at the same time, my feeling is, man, give me some defense, bro. Bring back what we used to do. We used to have the coldest defenses in the league and shit.
Steel curtain.
Yeah, and now we just been the fucking Swiss cheese, nigga. Holes all through our shit. Niggas can do whatever the fuck they want when they on the field. And I'm actually kind of halfway toward a Big Ben too. That nigga's a diva. So, but it's AB be doing too much shit. And I was listening to ESPN. Ryan Clark was saying when AB first signed his contract, probably like his third or fourth year in the league, he came to practice the next day, talking crazy, talking about I'm the franchise, this, that, and the other, and yelling at Dick LeBeau, who was there for every one of our Super Bowls. We got 6 of them. And he was there for, orchestrated that defense. And he was just like acting, just came in like he was a shit. And it's just like, I never knew all this shit. And Ryan Clark put that out in the air. And then, of course, AB goes on his Instagram and calls dude Uncle Tom because he's on the, internet talking all this shit. And then Ryan Clark takes the high road and comes on Twitter talking about, New Year, whatever, keep that same energy. This is not something that should be said publicly or whatever. He said, it ain't the right thing, but he did say something about publicly. So yeah, he's right, nigga. This is not about to be no back and forth on Twitter, nigga. You a man, I'm a man. Come holler at me. And they got into a fight in practice when he did that shit. and that's what he aired him out on the internet on ESPN about that shit. AB didn't like it, called him Uncle Tom. So yeah, man, I'm kind of just sick of dude's antics at this point. I really think he's mad because he just cares about his stats. And Juju was our MVP this year. He had more catches than dude and more yards. And AB's done had like 110 plus catches, nigga, every year because he literally only cares about his stats. So at this point, man, I'm ready to just move on from AB, man. Just a little NFL talk. We missed the playoffs. Shit's just real bad for the Steelers right now. I wouldn't even mind for real. I love Tomlin too, but I kind of feel like the game just done passed him by, like the NFL. It sucks too, bro, because I'm over talking. Y'all niggas just looking at me like, no, neither one of these niggas watch football.
I don't watch no, but I'm soaking up the game.
Goddamn, bro. Look, man, next topic, bro.
Nah, I'm saying I'm learning a little something right now. I'm locked into.
We're gonna talk about this shit off the show, bro.
I'm locked into what you saying. Yeah, we are just staring at them.
Y'all niggas just looking at me, bro, piercing through me though. I'm looking back and forth at you niggas, bro.
But you was going in though. So it was kind of like, why stop?
Yeah, nah, bro. I don't went in enough
put
tonight,
Steve
bro.
in the office.
Yeah, Steve want to be on the line. Put him on the put Steve on the line.
That man a jersey.
Our defense is soft, nigga. Give me a jersey.
Swiss cheese.
Man, it is, bro. We trash out there, bro. We got probably one good player on defense. But yeah, I think we're gonna get into. We was on Instagram earlier and we asked some people to send us some questions, talk about on the show, or not even questions, just like topics. But we did get a question that we thought would be interesting to talk about on the show. So hold on, which one we doing? We doing the kids one? Is that the one we doing, bro?
Yeah,
I'm gonna be quiet again.
You gonna start it off?
Who, me?
Yeah,
I got kids.
Nah, go okay. Ahead. We got a young lady said, "What do men without kids have against women with kids?"
Kids be cock blocking. No, I'm just playing.
It's kind of true though.
Nah, I mean, this is my thing. I don't mind women with kids, but like it's not my go-to. Like that will kind of stop me from talking to some women.
My woman got kids and that shit be turning me off, and my kids.
Yeah.
Damn.
Wow.
This nigga's in the doghouse when this comes out tomorrow.
That's how you feel. Get your shit out, King. That's how you feel.
No, it just sucks. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, dog. Listen, so New Year's Eve, we actually had a babysitter, and when me and Meg get away from the kids, dog, it's like our relationship hits a refresh button. Like it's we start fresh. You know what I'm saying? It's them damn kids be in the way,
feel
man.
like old times again.
Yes.
Get rid of them.
If you know me and Meg's situation, old times there was always kids there.
Bro, hire some help. Get rid of them.
Oh shit!
No, just
not, bro. Get rid of them niggas.
Nah, man, it's just like I can comfortably do one kid, but like two, it kind of depends. Like, there's nothing worse than I don't have kids for a reason. Yeah. So there's nothing worse when I would try to talk to a woman with some kids and you want to do something and she's like, she don't have a babysitter.
Yeah.
And I understand like she might need that extra time to get out or whatever, but I mean, it's really not my fault. You have kids. So like, I don't have nothing to do with that. Mm-hmm. But my golden rule when it comes to kids is that I won't come around them until I meet the father, if possible.
Whoa.
If possible.
You ever met a father before?
I seen you post
once.
that.
Yeah, but I'm serious about that though.
Whoa.
So like, say if I'm dealing with someone and she has a child, I'm not coming around until I meet the father and I let him know who his child's around. Yeah. If it's possible. If there's reasons why I can't, then that might be another reason why I can't get that serious with him, because you got a lot going on and I don't want to be in the mix of that.
Yeah.
But like, I just don't, as a man, just thinking if I was to have children, I would want to know who's around my children. Like, if you're not with your girl,
I definitely feel you on that.
If you're not with your girl, you can't control if she's dealing with someone else. But at the same time, just out of respect, I would respect another man wanting to introduce himself to me, just so I could be like, I'm dealing with such and such. Things are getting kind of serious, and before I meet your children, I want to meet you, or before I meet your child, I want to meet you. Like, if they can't respect that, his whole perspective is whack. So
Yeah. That's dope that you know.
Yeah, like and I stand back.
Niggas gonna put paws all over Ryan.
I stand back. Yeah, all right. Beat you and your kid up.
This nigga get parked.
Yeah, all right. Parking you and your son.
You let a nigga park you, bro.
I want to meet the father first. All right, come here. He gonna roll up his sleeves when he meet Ryan.
Yeah, all right.
Nah, but I would only do that if we like super serious. I wouldn't.
No, but I'm not coming around no kids unless we super serious. Like,
yeah, exactly.
If we just messing around, I'm not even like. Don't even mention your children because I'm not like.
Fam, you know how many times I got mad because I seen a woman's kid, bro.
I'm not doing it, man. Like, what is that?
Just because I didn't want to. You know what I'm saying?
Hey. Trying to save us,
Nah, Steve, get your shit out. Let him get it out.
Go ahead, Steve.
I'm saying like this nigga's laughing. I'm just saying, bro. Like, I'm not. If I'm trying to say, bro, if I was a kid, you know what I'm saying, I wouldn't want to see my mama with different dudes all the time. You know what I'm saying, just chilling at the crib type shit.
Sheesh.
Yeah, but I'm saying I normally don't kick it with females that have kids. But if
she's just bringing dudes around her children, that says a lot about her,
bro. You want to know a funny story, bro? It's story time, y'all. Famous dude. I
got something.
No, nigga, hold on. I gotta tell this story. This is hilarious.
Okay,
bro.
we gotta get back to that though. Go ahead,
bro. This dude I used to work with, bro. So dude was telling me how he had been talking to this chick.
Don't tell nobody else's story.
Nigga, it's on the podcast.
Nigga, this ain't my story, bro.
All right, go ahead, man.
This shit's funny though to me. It was hilarious. But dude met this chick, but they had been talking or whatever. He went to their crib. They was chilling and shit, and then he ended up knocking her down. Fam, this whole time, this nigga got done. This whole time, bro, nigga, it was her infant. That nigga was laying on the side of the bed. That nigga was knocked on the side of the bed, bro, like.
In the same bed?
That happened to me.
No, I mean, I don't know if I don't think they was. I think the baby was on the floor for some reason.
On the floor?
I don't know if it's a piece of shit. That's what I'm saying, bro. I don't know if it. No, it wasn't like on the floor, but I'm saying
they knocked the baby off the bed.
Fam, she might have had him in like a toy or so. I don't know, bro. But dude was just like, he said it was the weirdest shit ever, bro. He felt like so weird.
Oh my goodness.
I thought it was funny. I was laughing, bro. But he was just like. It was kind of like traumatizing, bro, because he was like, "Oh, this kid was right here the whole fucking time, bro." And he was just like, "Yeah, he didn't even know the kid was there." And I'm just like, "Damn, she's a different kind of mom."
Yo, one of my homies told me he was dealing with a woman, and she said that her son was at home. He walked in, the son and his friend is in there playing 2K. He was like, "Man, we almost the same age. I gotta walk past him looking goofy, trying to get back to the bedroom like he already knows what time it is." I was like, damn, bro, that's awkward.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It's just a weird thing. Awkward. You see somebody's kids.
One thing about girls with kids is they looking for something serious, and that's another thing.
Not all the time. Not all the time,
bro.
Not all the time.
If we talking about, so why don't you like messing with it? This is just an example. Like, don't cut my shit down. So like, if a girl got a kid, she's probably looking for something serious, and you probably not. You know what I'm saying? That could be another thing. You know,
you're right.
and another thing that's pretty common is you get serious with her, and then now you find yourself responsible for the kid somehow, some way. You know what I'm saying? You're like, damn, man. I was just knocking your mom down a month ago, and that's all it was. Now I'm taking you to get a haircut.
Nah, I don't.
Is that what happened to you, bro?
Huh? It's definitely you not just in a relationship with a girl with a kid.
The kids is involved.
You're in a relationship with the girl and the kid.
And I grew up like that. Like my stepdad, he's been around since I was 5. So it's just like I don't know if I could do it. I just like my hat's off to him. I don't know if I could
just raise somebody else's child. Kid. Yeah. I don't have kids for a reason. Especially if that guy's around. I mean, if it's some situation where the dude ain't around, I ain't got to deal with him, something like that. Yeah. Then I think about it.
Yeah. I guess I could. Damn, I do have a 8-year-old at the crib that's not biologically mine, but I respect the father and everything, but I still claim him as mine because I don't want to treat him any different from my other 2 boys.
Yeah, that's another thing. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But having my other 2 boys, like. That shit started off super rocky with me and the oldest. You know what I'm saying? We was beefing
That's what I'm saying, bro.
And,
I don't
me and
wanna
her
go
would
through
get
none of
into it. She's like, you really gonna be this upset with a 4-year-old? And the shit did sound goofy. Like me and him was really beefing. You know what I'm saying? But when me and her had a kid together, then it's like, now there's two of them. I can't do one thing without doing something for the other one. You know what I'm saying? And then I guess it kind of just goes in. It just becomes uniform. You know what I'm saying? So
what was it that helped y'all get over that beef?
Me and him?
Yeah, like was it a specific moment? Just time. Okay, that's what I was curious about.
Now dude's 8. I met him when he was, turning 4.
Yeah.
Now dude's 8, and he's, he get a little girlfriend at school. He's like, hey, Vern, I want to talk to you about something. A little girl stuff. It's dope for real. Yeah. It's dope, and it's just now the shit is natural. It's still rough at times because he's got traits that, he didn't inherit from me. You know what I'm saying? To where so there's still slight differences there, whatever. But I mean, after 5 years, that's my dog. You know what I'm saying? But it takes time, and it might be some shit that niggas ain't ready for. I definitely wasn't ready for it at the time, but due to the situation, I had to adapt to that shit quick. The situation being, me and Meg got pregnant really fast.
Damn, was it that fast, bro?
Really fast.
You're not my dad.
Hey, I definitely. I got hit with that last year. And that shit crushed me, dog.
Yeah.
But I'm like, all the shit I do for this little nigga, dog, he gonna hit me with the "you're not my dad," nigga.
Yeah,
I was pissed.
He was dead ass.
He was dead ass.
Wow.
He was. But I mean, that's some shit that you know what I'm saying? I'm sure all that shit goes through a nigga's head. Like, the chick may not be serious when they got they got a kid. They may not want to be in a serious relationship with you, but if you know they got a kid, you probably like, oh fuck, man, she's probably looking for a daddy for this little nigga. You know what I'm saying? And it'll be a fucking turn off.
Nah, it's crazy. I don't never go into nothing thinking that though.
You don't?
Nah.
Man, you a savage. This nigga's
it's not
savage Steve.
Nah,
he's
I'm
glad she had a kid.
Yeah.
Now she got childbearing hips.
Nah, it ain't even, this nigga's ugly. Dude make everything sexual or something, bro.
Steve.
Nigga done said the ass joke on her. He gonna hit something every week now.
I wasn't trying to make that connection, dog.
This nigga hurt.
My bad, dog.
No, you good, bro. But no, I'm just saying I don't never. I'll just be cool, bro. It's not. I'm not.
You don't overthink it?
Nah, I don't.
I do.
No,
I feel like it's something that
that's a big deal to me. Having children, that's a big deal.
It is like a turn off. Like Ryan said, if I hit you up, or it ain't even if I hit you up. If you say here, because I understand the situation. So if you be like, I'm gonna be free this time,
yeah,
and then that time come, and say we made plans or something,
and she's like, I need a babysitter.
Yeah, I couldn't find.
I can't, bro. That's
I don't be liking that, bro.
And then when I know it's just
because it's not because you know what I'm saying. I know your situation, so I didn't hit you up saying I didn't hit you up early in the day like, hey, let's do this tonight. Like, this is some shit that we said 3 or 4 days ago. You agreed to, like saying that you would, and there's like, if it come down to it, you like then that's gonna just like make me like not want to make plans with you no more.
I can't believe that's y'all's beef. With the kid, having to rearrange plans.
Nah, that's a big.
When this kid can need a whole daddy in their life.
Nah, it's not even that. It's not rearranging plans. Because look,
that's just that's where it starts. Like that's the beginning.
Yeah, because that could be the plan. But then say the next shit don't come up again, y'all can't link up again until 2 or 3 weeks down the line. You supposed to just wait around. You know what I'm saying? To keep waiting. That's what I'm saying. It's just like I ain't saying you got one shot, but it's just. Cause I ain't got kids, bro. So
I don't have kids for a reason.
Yeah, I'm always free, bro.
I'm on my time.
Nigga, I am free. I'm free every night. Look, anybody listening to
this? Free on Wednesday nights?
Exactly. That's what I was about to say, nigga. The only time I'm not free is Wednesdays. Other than that, I'm free. Like Kanye.
Some shit can come up. Your little brother might have a flat tire or some shit. You gotta go help the nigga out. You never know when some shit. I mean, I can't believe that. Having to rearrange plans because she need a babysitter is what turned a nigga with no kids off from a single mother.
Facts.
That's crazy.
Bro,
that's one thing though. That's one thing.
If it happens more than once, bro, yeah, that's annoying.
That can be a buzzkill, bro. Like seriously.
I'm thinking of way worse.
It's
shit.
a vibe.
Like, what are you
killer,
thinking
bro.
of? Like
it's a vibe killer.
Netflix asks you if you still there while you finger popping her and the kid walk in.
Nah, I'm most definitely not. Yeah, see, you bugging.
That's what I'm saying. I don't want to ever go through none of that.
Nah, I'm most definitely. If the kids are there, I'm not coming. What was you doing to Mr. Ryan last night? Was he hurting you? I seen him choking you. Mr. Ryan was choking you last night.
This nigga said Mr. Ryan. These niggas is calling him Mr.
I'm
Ryan.
calling me Mr. Ryan.
Nigga, how they even know your name? You said you like.
Yeah, I'm talking about if it got to that point. Now, I most definitely ain't smashing with the kids in the other room. It's over for that.
Niggas got to be off the melatonin.
Nah, but then
Dead.
Did your son sleep yet? You know. I'm trying to get some, you know what I mean?
Man, these single mothers didn't get nothing out of this.
No, I think they did. Basically, find a dude that has kids. No, I'm just playing. No. I'm just playing. Now, everybody's views on that, though, is kind of like, some people don't mind it. I'm not saying that I mind it. One kid, you know.
One kid's cool,
one
but
kid,
dog,
one
I
kid
met a
is
girl that
cool.
had 5. I was like, geez,
nah, you
damn.
bugging. You
Should have stayed with the daddy.
Yeah. But what hurts my feelings though is sometimes it's
Nigga saying that, nigga. How do you know the kid has the same? Like, how you know all 5 of
Should
them
have
got
stayed
this?
with one of them niggas.
sometimes it's like, but sometimes it'll be good girls in unfortunate situations though. Dude just kind of split after he knocked her up, and it's just kind of like, it's not. Well, I don't know whose fault it is, but like I'm not Superman, bro. I can't be out here saving people. That is what it is, man. It's my choice. If I want to deal with it, if I want to, I want to. I really shouldn't have to give you
as a single man
too much of a reason. That's what I'm saying.
Every right.
If I say
like,
I'm uncomfortable because you have 3 kids, deal with it. Quit trying to press me.
Somebody with 3 kids trying to press you need a daddy.
Yo, that happened. Yo, that. No, I'm
Yikes!
That's nuts, bro.
Man.
Yeah, I don't know.
5, yeah. The 5 was really nuts.
Yo, 5. That's
5 is,
that's Miss Wayans. You gotta beat it.
But look, though, I don't. But then, and also with the whole playing shit, I don't get mad, bro, because that's your job. Like, I'm glad you're doing that. Don't ever, try to do no extra shit to try to appease me or nothing like that.
What if she said, "I'm gonna just bring Lil Jon with me"?
Nah, don't do that.
you gotta be 27 dates in.
Yeah.
Before you
First date, she gonna be like, "Can we just go to eat?" I'm
nah,
bring
nigga, the baby got to be 27 days in, like 27 days into living, to where that nigga don't know nothing yet.
This nigga still got stitches.
Yeah, I know, right? She just had a baby.
Stitches? What you talking about? Oh,
She had a baby 2 weeks ago. And Steve trying to take on. He was waiting for her to drop.
Nah, it ain't no date. I'm saying you just said come over with what's the name? That's not taking nobody on a date. That's just coming over.
I mean, coming over could be considered a date.
Nah, that's not a date, bro.
It's not. I guess that's a whole
you even
other
go on
podcast.
dates, bro?
Do I go on dates?
No, you don't.
I think we sound stupid as fuck right now.
How so? We just met.
Hey, we definitely. People been telling us we need a woman's perspective on the show. That we definitely
get one of them thoughts in here. Get one of them thoughts. We got a 4th seat.
One of them thoughts.
What the fuck?
Nah, don't do it.
Bro, this nigga's really about to be the most hated nigga on the show.
He's trying his best.
Not really though.
Nah, he's really. Nah, you really are trying your best, bro.
He's trying his best to be the most hated.
I haven't even got my shit off yet. To be
You
honest.
haven't? Okay. All right. Wrap it up, Steve. Wrap it up.
Just getting started.
This nigga just said, "Bring one of them thoughts over here."
Nah, them just jokes.
No, okay. Well, like you told Vern, apologize, nigga.
I ain't apologizing to nobody. I told y'all that last podcast.
But you told Vern to apologize for Red Dead.
That was different because people still talk to me about that.
God damn, man. Get over
still.
Shit.
My man said he was playing Red Dead the other day. He's like, the whole time I'm playing it, I can't even enjoy it because I know what's about to happen.
Okay.
All right, man. Our first, we're gonna have to work on our questions, y'all. Topics or whatever. It might have been trash.
Nah, I think they got something from it.
Might be the best.
We did. I think we might have said a whole bunch of nothing.
Read the question again.
No, that's a wrap.
Yeah, we getting out of here, bro.
Read the question again, yo.
All right, y'all. We gonna get out of here.
Follow us at Do Pod Flow Podcast on Instagram.
Yeah.
Do Pod Flow _pod on Twitter.
Twitter.
Like the Facebook page.
Yeah, we got the Facebook page now. Just search New Pod Flow on Facebook.
Spread the word too, man.
Yeah.
Tell your baby father to listen. Tell your baby mother to listen.
Tell all
tell
five
your
of your
father.
baby fathers to listen.
All 5 of them. Tell your sisters,
Y'all
your
niggas trying to
brothers.
get killed.
Hit us with the 5-star frog splash on the iTunes review too.
Spread the word, because if we don't get that bag, I'm not doing the show no
Wrap it
more.
up,
No, I'm
Steve.
just-
Get us outta here.
Yeah, we out of here, man. See y'all next week.